Let's begin. My glasses might have like a fingerprint on them.
Game started.
All right, 1Q. Make sure I have everything working. Playing here makes sense. I want to take this wider side here. Maybe this one, E4. Now that move, it's not that Joseki, but it's probably fine. Okay, I think I'm okay with that approach. Will white follow it up now, or so I've got, okay, that feels a little, maybe it's fine, but I think that if I approach over here, that moves pretty wide. It's not a diagonal, it's not, is that, my YouTube says 1 concurrent viewer. Welcome to the stream. Okay, that's a natural approach. Trying to remember, maybe pincering this is okay. Maybe, let's try pincering this. Okay. And Do I stand up? Do I maybe try over here? Now this corner, maybe there's a response from there, but I think it's fine if I leave it alone. I can take one side or the other. So what if I tried e16? If I played here and then white descended the group, maybe it's a little... I'm going to try e16. See, I don't know whether this wide of a response, if I can punish it well. Maybe I can try. Okay, okay. If I push once more, maybe it feels kind of natural, but I'm not sure if... Let's try pushing once more. And then maybe I want to stand up over here. I wonder if white can leave these alone. Supposing so, what kind of play makes sense? Okay, white's going to peep here. Interesting. Just connecting, I think, makes sense. Okay. Now, maybe white ends up building something here. These stones, what's the best way to manage them? Okay, over here. B16 seems like a sensible move to me. Now these stones, maybe they're difficult to attack. Then if white plays d16, okay, interesting. This sort of thing looks... Because it looks to me like white wants to start some trouble here. Now, if I start a ladder, the ladder itself doesn't work. Could it be okay though, or do I have more problems? Maybe g15 here, and I want to try g15. And I wonder if maybe it could lead to some sort of trade. Or maybe... Well, if white plays around here, the question is, do I respond over here or try something over here? Now, if white connects, then maybe that's just fine. I wonder. Okay, okay. If I did this sort of thing, then, well, say white just takes, and then not sure I like that. I'm too busy. Yeah. Fair enough. If I go over here, then... Okay, well... If I'm too busy, probably I should give up something, right? Now letting white get a Panuki like this seems bad. If I do go over here at b15, perhaps white needs more moves over there. I wonder whether it's... Maybe there's Aji later. Well, I'm going to try b15. And then okay, that makes sense. Probably I give up these stones in some manner. If I'm giving these up, probably it's a good idea to... Is it a good idea to try to save those? Right. Right, what? Right. I'm giving these up. And I should be mindful of my time, as always. If I Atari here, if I Hana here, then what kind of connection is best? Then I've got a few things. I've got this stone could be annoying. And then this needs to be able to make a base. I wonder, does it have two ways to make a base though? Let's try this one. Again, when I stream, I often get into time trouble. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Let's do this connection. Okay. Now, that whole corner, that corner, space here. Black down here. It's not clear how much that is. Suppose I go over here. Now, at some point, it's theoretically possible that I could play e15 and get those stones out, but I don't think they're that important unless it would be cutting white off, and it wouldn't be as far as I can tell. So I don't think there's any reason to save those stones Certainly not now, and maybe ever. Now, again, I think giving Tanuki would be bad. Now these stones kind of need to watch out because there's... Okay, well there's that connection. So I'll play here. Now these stones may need to keep fighting. Okay, that. Standing up here makes sense, yes? This shape compared to this stick compared to this diagonal? Okay, okay. How much trouble is the combination of these two groups in? Now, if I go down here, it's not really threatening anything, but I could potentially link up, but maybe I don't want to try linking up and, well, over here is this can't really be threatened. And so it would just be, if I'm wanting to expand these at some point, how can I do it while still having these stones have to fight? And the answer is I don't really know. Okay, so where can I most develop? Now, if I try developing this side, maybe it's okay. Leaving this diagonal would be probably not ideal. A connection would be a little bit, not sure about that. So maybe I would want to start with this side. At some point, maybe there's a peep here. I'd want it to be accomplishing something other than just peeping, right? Now, can I try to do anything against these stones? Well, I do have a timer. I ought to play somewhere. Let's play here. Not sure how that feels. Now this sequence in the corner probably was bad for black, yes. this isn't that much, and this is still... It's not like it's strictly alive yet, and then... Okay, so a question then is, what am I learning from this game? Or what kind of thing can I... Curious what my plan is. Yeah, maybe... One thing, of course, is that plans are hard. I sort of... Maybe it's like this. Because of... Maybe it has something to do with me streaming, but when I talk through my thoughts, I think maybe as I'm beginning to recognize certain things, certain patterns, and certain ideas, I think the amount of patterns and the amount of ideas, there's enough that is not natural to me yet, because I haven't been playing Go for that long, that fundamentally, I think one thing I can do is getting overwhelmed. Well, maybe it's not completely overwhelmed, but in terms of how much I'm able to see is just not that much. That shoulder hit. No, going down would be... not that many points, right? Then this would be... well, this is more or less connected. If I tried to break it off, I'd probably be dying. Now, if I go here and white stands up, is that any better for these stones? Well, let's do this. This is, again, the amount of time I'm spending. Oh, that's right. This jump is also a move. Yeah, I remember now. Uh, right. Maybe if I recognize something, maybe I just, well, one thing when I talk through it, I guess maybe it's partially for future reference. Just, I think I like to talk through things that maybe although I don't quite understand them, maybe talking through it is maybe it's something like if I've learned about something recently, like shoulder hits, say, or then maybe I'm talking through maybe I'm talking through what I've heard at I'm trying to like okay, I'll watch a Go lecture, say, or a YouTube video, and right the teacher talks about some concept, like let's say a shoulder hit, that and talks in some detail about what kinds of things are relevant. Yeah, I'm not really thinking from my moves too hard. Because I'm talking about stuff. Uh, and I'll absorb the information to the degree that I'm able to, right? And then when I'm playing, when I'm streaming, then excuse me, then I'm trying to talk to think through my understanding of it. Yeah, it's something like that. And then yeah, this is big trouble. Uh, Against a 1Q, certainly I'm expecting to lose. The question is, do I just forget about this and try to make something else, or will trying to figure something out with this help me learn something? Probably it's helpful to read something out and I can try to learn something there. Well, of course, it's also the case that if I'd tried to read out earlier, I may or may not have learned while also not having a bad position like that. But well, also honestly, I kind of need to make moves already, even if I'm not thinking them through. Uh, where was I? Now, this stone can connect up either way, right? So that's not going to help me, eh? Probably the idea is if I can somehow build something on the outside while sort of threatening to break through white here, maybe that's the best idea I can come up with. So how does that go? Does peeping here give me any strength? I don't know. Make moves. Let's play over here and look at a connection. Well, this double tiger's mouth shape is fine for now maybe there's weakness in it with various peeps and well, this stone has a liberty down. Let's just play simply here, I suppose. What's eye shape here? And also, is potentially going out this way a thing or not? Maybe if I try to avoid trouble. Now, Do I learn anything from playing passively? Maybe not. Yeah, that makes sense. These stones are not so happy. Is there any way I can get anything over here? Does this feel kind of bad for black? Or is it? Because this stone goes out one way or the other, and then I need to figure out what I'm doing from there, eh? So it's a little bit of a problem. Again, I need to keep making moves. Now, one eye, of course, isn't good enough. What can I do to... But maybe this... Maybe these... I wonder if these stones need to keep fighting. Now that sort of thing. Does that threaten to take away ice space? Maybe some calculations needed. Well, let's curl around here. Then at least I'm pretty sure those need to go that way. And then if I go here, I'm not sure that helps me at all. I'm not sure D7 helps at all. And of course, I can try to go this way, but that's not creating ice space, really, is it? Let's go here. Let's see. Now, probably white just... Okay.
秒読み
Suppose E9. Ah, yep, okay, that makes sense. Uh, what else is there anything else available to me? I think
10, 9, 8,
just
7,
out of ice
6,
space.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4 periods
Uh,
left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
yeah, no idea what I'm doing. Just, this isn't going to be any good. Yeah. I'm pretty sure there's no way to live, too. I'm just,
10, 9, 8, 7.
yeah, that's Gote, isn't it? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now if I descend here, this looks like, what is this? If, yeah, I mean, it's not like white can move inside after that. Now this sort of thing,
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
white can connect there. I guess I can, am I running out of eyes here? What a pain. Uh, and then over here, maybe I can't connect there.
10, 9, 8.
Just play something. Right. That, yeah, there's a double peak. Not good. That's a potential co.
10, 9, 8.
Uh, here. Hmm. Hmm. I think white maybe finds ways to cause me problems here. Should go out and be back in 10 minutes. Yeah, okay. Uh, I'll just keep talking then. Uh, let's see. Yes. Oh, okay. There's something. Uh,
10, 9,
right, let's see. Kind of following right around the board here, eh? Uh, are there problems here? Yeah, but
10,
uh, maybe this one prevents any shenanigans over here. Do I need... Wait. How is...
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
I'm
1.
not quite sure what... Is there a way to pause the game? If there's a way to pause the game, certainly. If, on the other hand, you want to... If we say, okay, this game is done, and we'll just... and we'll just end it here, then
10, 9, 8,
that could be fine.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Yeah, but if you tell me either way, that would be great. Otherwise,
10,
otherwise, I'd want to try to finish the game here. Uh, uh, all right, so well, as I'm learning and talking through the concepts I'm learning and trying to increase my understanding of them, I think part of it is that Okay, well, one thing is if I hear back from viewers, then me talking through my thought process could be helpful for them to. Oh, here's a pause.
Game paused.
Okay, that's right, there is a pause game button. Okay. Yeah, so of course, if my viewer is the one who is playing me, then just tell me when to unpause. If not, I suppose I'd get a message from them in the game chat at some point. Okay. Uh, let's see. Yeah, okay. So if I talk through my thoughts, then if people are interested in giving me advice, then maybe it's helpful for them about what advice to give. Let's see. Another thing is if I'm talking through my thoughts, and if it's just for myself, then uh, then well, I think okay, there's a concept in psychology, especially developmental psychology, called the proximal zone of development. And that's where learning takes place when one is just beyond the edge of one's current abilities. Well, I think when I'm learning these concepts and talking through them and trying to understand them more, I think partially it's an exploration of where the edge of my understanding lies. And so, like a lot of times when I talk through something, and let's say I think about move A or move B, I think a lot of times I don't find the answer. And then so maybe then it's unclear for me where the edge of my understanding is. But if I do talk through it and do find an answer I like, or the correct answer, suppose, then, well, then I've found out something about my knowledge or about my understanding. let's see, was there another branch in the topic? Hmm. Okay, right. When I stream, it's typical for me to get into time travel. Uh, and then I get into making moves without thinking them through. Um, and it's not necessarily clear to me whether my talking out and thinking through is thinking through in the best way or not, or whether I should just be trying to calculate rather than pontificating on I guess what you might call the general case. Right, there's a pattern you recognize in game, and then I'll I'll talk about, oh, I learned this kind of thing about this pattern, but maybe I spend too long trying to recall what I know about the pattern sort of in general rather than trying to calculate out specifically. Maybe it's like this. Say, say for example, there are two possible moves that are commonly played in a certain pattern, and I'll sort of think about I'll try to get some kind of idea of why the two moves are, how to say. Uh, I'm not sure, but maybe the alternative is something like, okay, say there's move A and B are somewhat common. Maybe I should just pick one and say and start calculating, okay, what's my follow-up? Whether A or B is better, maybe I don't even care that much, but maybe I just try to calculate the follow-up. Well, that's possible. Uh, and maybe it's something that maybe it's once I've had enough experience and seen a certain pattern or a certain concept several times, maybe then I'll just naturally start to calculate, because maybe if I just see the pattern or concept a few times, I'm trying to I spend a lot of time trying to remember something about it that may or may not be relevant. Yeah, it's something like, okay, I think it's something like this. It's actually seeing the board. In a certain sense, just seeing the board is difficult. I'm not entirely sure how to explain that, but what when one is developing pattern recognition, right? Later, when it's more developed, one immediately recognizes or quickly recognizes what patterns are relevant and what patterns aren't relevant. And so I think it's something like, okay, I'm learning a lot of new concepts, a lot of new patterns, and I see patterns that I can't discern, I can't like narrow down the field of possibilities to just the few patterns that are best play. And part of that's because I see a lot of patterns, maybe, and maybe they're actual potential patterns that are there, but I can't tell when they're good or bad. That needs more experience. And maybe the other thing is seeing patterns that actually aren't there. Seeing something that I think is one pattern, but actually it's a different pattern. So then when I'm trying to talk about the patterns or concepts, maybe the best I can do is be kind of vague about it. And maybe, that's not time spent calculating. It's something like time spent trying to become less vague about what kinds of patterns there are. Something like that. Uh, 10 minutes. Says that last message was not quite 20 minutes ago. But then again, I didn't remember that there's the pause game button and find it until some amount of time after that. So yeah, let's wait for a bit more. Was that related to the? Oh yeah, I got there when I was like I run low on time, and then I'm like, okay, I guess I have to just make moves without really thinking them through. And I said, well, maybe the way I'm thinking them through earlier, maybe they're maybe more of my thinking should be just trying to calculate stuff. Okay, but once I've run low on time and making moves without thinking them through, what kind of... Maybe I can think about it. Well, okay, yeah, I was asked in chat, right? I'm curious what your plan is, and I'm like, and I was like, planning is hard. I wonder if it's easier to ask me about my plans earlier in the game. Uh, okay, maybe there's something like this. Uh, conceptually, well, okay, I've played chess for quite a long time. Honestly, I'm not that good at chess either. Um, Mostly because, well, first off, when I was in, let's say, middle school, uh, maybe online chess wasn't much of a thing, or if it was, I didn't know about it. And none of the guys in my middle school chess club were very good. I'd trounced them all for the most part. And then later into high school and later I didn't focus on it a lot. But but I have played chess for a long time, and sometimes I've taught other people, and I sort of always ask them if I wanted to do a teaching game. I had this idea that on every move they made, yeah, every move, I'd ask them, okay, what's the point of that move? What are you trying to do with this move? And the idea was, well, if you're a complete beginner at some game, like chess or Go, then there are a lot of times when well, let's say you're a complete beginner, then you actually don't even know what kinds of things you're trying to think about. It's like when I'm talking about learning about new concepts, and maybe I haven't learned enough of them, or maybe I haven't learned them well enough or deeply enough that I'll get sort of overwhelmed in some sense. But at least early on, when I have some time, I have plans of a sort, and maybe they're kind of vague, but I will say that I have some sort of idea of things I might possibly do. And then, of course, because I'm still trying to improve, I execute them poorly. But I have some idea of what I wanted. Well, if you're a complete beginner, then you don't even know what you want. And I think that's related to what I said. It's hard to actually see the board in some sense, because seeing the board involves seeing the possibility space. If you just saw the board as it is and don't know, well, maybe it's something like this. If you don't know anything about the possibility space, that's maybe only half a step removed from actually not really knowing the rules of the game. Maybe it's just one step beyond not knowing the rules to not seeing what any of the possibilities are. And not seeing what any of the possibilities are is almost the same as not having a plan or not having any idea of what you want, right? If you can see what some possibilities are, then you can think to at least some degree, okay, this is what I want. Okay, then how was I relating this to I run out of time and make moves without really thinking? Okay, maybe it's something like this. My plans, whatever flawed, vague plans I have, the time horizon is immediately narrowed to what I can see in a very limited amount of time. Yeah, welcome back. Okay.
Game resumed.
Right. So yeah, and I found, okay, there was a pause game button. It was on a sidebar. on the right side of the window. Right, and so if I were to answer my own question that I posed, I'm a good player? Well, thanks. The question is, what does it mean to be a good player? Boy, that's annoying. Let's connect. Well, let's see. If I play here and
9, 8,
let's just connect. Let's not try to be too fancy here. Right, and so when I run out of time, posing that question to myself, okay, what's the point of this move? What am I trying to do with this move? Oh, good manner. Thank you. Enthusiastic. Yes, I'm nothing if not enthusiastic. Right, let's see. Yeah, so when I'm low on time, I ask myself, what am I trying to do with this move? And the answer becomes how to say. If I go, oh, that's right, there's that throne. Yeah, there's no saving that.
10, 9,
Where can
8,
I play here?
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, it's like this also. It's also a memory thing because if I sort of see areas of play that kind of interest
10, 9,
but say eventually I run out of, okay, I know I have something to play around here, something to play around there, then
ten,
then I
9,
play stuff.
8.
When I run
7.
out of stuff, then this is sort of a thinking move, by the way. I'm sort of I don't think it's working, but I think if white tanukis, maybe there's something, and so I'm trying to find where to play. Well, there's this endgame move over here. Yeah, actually, if I hadn't played Q7, that would be Sente, right? So maybe Q7 wasn't great. Yeah, if I capture this, then it's like... Oh, why am
10,
I
9,
broadcasting
8,
on YouTube?
7, 6,
Uh,
5, 4, 3, 2.
that's... Uh, I'm not particularly teaching anyone now. Uh, One is that, yeah, that, I guess there's this snapback for whatever it's worth. One is that I want to, well, streaming is just something I want to do. And also, it's the case that, well, I play a lot of correspondence games, but playing live is something that is hard for me motivationally, I think. Yeah. And so basically, it's not, okay, I'm going to play Go and play it live. And I'm like, oh, I guess I'll stream it. It's, I want to get stronger at Go. I tell myself to stream it so that I have motivation to play live games. So that's largely why. Now this is a Ko here. So that's exciting. Maybe I learned something by looking at Ko threats and such. Okay. That one, yeah, if I get cut off, there's... I'm pretty sure I can't
10,
wise there.
9, 8,
Or can
7,
I?
6,
Let's
5,
see.
4, 3.
Yeah, I think it's a
2.
problem. Okay. My next co-threat, probably this one. Because, you know, even if I lose this co, if I get something out of it, the question is, what is that something? Oh, interesting. Is that a problem? I think maybe it's not bigger than living over here. But we'll see. We'll see, eh? Let's see. Now that one isn't Sente. Okay. Well, now I think I'll play over here. Then no point not expanding over here. Again, while I look for other moves that might do something, anything. Maybe this one, if white ignores it. Oh, there's a liberty over there.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Thinking.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Yeah, I guess that's not something that's working out. Uh,
10,
I guess we'll play here, because if white did there and then went in, that would be not great, right? Okay. Let's see. Okay. One, two.
9,
Well, I think this is this forcing at all, or is it? Yeah, that was Sente, and then that was, wait. I think I completely miscalculated what I was thinking about over here. But another question is this ko important at all? Does this ko even matter?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Whatever. I'll just connect. Play here. Yeah, that makes sense. That's 2 points. Is there anything bigger than 2 points? There.
10, 9, 8, 7.
That should also be 2 points. And maybe I was thinking about something over here. Okay, okay.
10, 9.
Okay. There's something like, okay. Does this become Sente? I don't know
10,
that.
9, 8,
Is that worth
7,
any points?
6.
I'm not sure that's worth any points. Okay. Probably it's not Sente. Okay. This one? This one? Maybe this one. Maybe this one. Suppose there. Ah, okay. Okay. Ah, yes, over there. That's right. Okay. Ah. I don't know if this is doing anything. Is there anywhere else? Or is that it? I don't think that's worth a point.
10, 9, 8.
It would only be worth a point if black got a second move there. And it's Gote anyways, so it's Gote for not a point. Yeah, connect that go. That makes sense. Fighting this ko, it's not like it helps win the game, and I think I've seen enough ko threats that I don't really care to look for more ko threats. Probably I should just go to the next game. Is d4 worth anything? Probably not. Yeah, because black trying to follow up. Okay. q5. I don't think that's actually doing anything.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
Can
3,
spend my
2,
Yoyomi
1. Periods.
double checking. Though there are also some moves I could make. If
10, 9, 8, 7.
like, where would white be trying to play?
10,
That
9, 8, 7,
let's see.
6.
If P2, if O2, T2,
10, 9,
P2, T2, then P1,
ten,
I think it's
9,
fine.
8.
I think it's fine.
Remove the dead stones. White wins.
Thank you very much for the game. Now, review time. Okay. Now I support Michael Redmond on Patreon, and excuse me. And so I'll play teaching games with him. And it wants E15. And one thing he'll say is, I guess I'm paraphrasing, but he'll say something like, fix one mistake every game. Okay, connecting at H15 was wrong. I should have played B14. That's the first loss of points that's more than like 1 or 2. Taking was better. Then I'm losing little bits of points everywhere, but I haven't made a blunder yet. It's just consistently losing little points everywhere. Okay. Next is this sort of thing. What kind of fight is it looking at here? I'm not entirely sure what's going on there. Yeah, I'll ignore this one and see what's over here. Okay. Yeah, one's on this side or over there now. And I have no idea what that did. Probably just did something with Aji such that Black can sort of threaten to make life. Yeah, I'm still not understanding it. But Black could have struggled there. Okay. Yeah, so that says minus 6.6. Oh, interesting. Okay, so this Hane, it likes that. And then let's look at this one. And locally it becomes yeah. And it's not like I have any idea how to tell the difference between this move and this move. It's all over my head at the moment. Yeah, it's saying bail on this. Stay over here. This sort of thing. And now the AI is screaming to play over there or over here. Yeah, somewhere on the bottom side of the board. Well, unlike some other games I've had, I didn't have any big group that I thought was surely alive that then became very, very dead. So all my groups that died, I was a bit unsure about. Okay, well, I guess I will go to the next game. Oh, there is a 13Q playing with auto handicap. Well, that's a time control I'm fine with. I kind of want to play an even stones game, though. Samia toskia, alia ditida, tolia di tomatola. Estia molita, nalia mitia, solia litova sola. Semalia isi, isola matola, solibia doce, irora amita, samalia doce, ifia mio, lora, fia sia adola. Samia dostia ali. Wait a minute. When I said, right, Michael Redden says, fix one mistake every game. What mistake was I looking at there? Which one? Let's see. That group of 3 stones that I could have made into a 4 there. Yeah, okay. The problem there was something like once they got cut off, then those 3 stones were in trouble, and the stones on the left side were in trouble. If I'd played there, then I could have kept those connected, and then as one group, maybe it wouldn't have been in trouble. I need to remember it's something like you play from their weaker side. And it's not like my other group over there was going to, it's not like it was going to die outright. But letting that, instead of playing and having one fairly strong group, having it split into two weak groups, that's very bad. Okay. Okay, now when I stream Go, typically I'll do 2 games and I'll alternate on days that I stream, assuming my sleep's not messed up and I'm assuming I don't have other stuff. I try to alternate chess streams and Go streams. And for Go, I'll typically play 2 games, and for chess, I'll typically play 4 games. So there's one more game this stream. Let's see if I can remember that song.
Game started.
Oh, game started? Did it not go over to the game? Oh.
Game started.
Ah, here we are. Okay. Black has 2, 3, 4 points. I wonder if I can play a 3-4 facing that way. Nah, I'm not going to do it. Okay, that approach. That move seems... That seems highly unusual. Let's play this one. Okay. That's interesting. Is that... Well, it's well, this transposes, and at least I'm familiar with that, so I'll just transpose, and that's fine. Isn't that a little far? Let's play high, because this move is very high, and so... Okay, well, is that something I can pincer? Now that's an approach move that wants to invade here, right? What kind of... Is this a valid kind of probe against that corner? I don't know. Let's try it. then what kind of... That feels a little weird. Maybe I will... Now, because this stone is 5th line, I can sort of go in here at sort of any time, right? Do I have to approach here, or... Maybe I'll make a Shimari over here, and then let black invade and get into fighting. This stone's a little far. Maybe I can... Okay, okay. Oh, hold on. Wow, I'm so bad. I forgot to put these back. Well, I'm glad you said something. Otherwise, I totally would have forgotten. Okay. Too many clicks. I'm not sure what is meant there. Okay. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that. I'd forgotten to, yeah, when I am in between games on OGS, I'll stop showing the stuff, because unlike when I stream on chess.com, where when I go to the next game, it will immediately let me... there's the next game button right there. That's in this... The board is always shown. When I go to next game on OGS, there's a different screen, and then how many games am I playing? Only one more today. When I do Go streams, I'll typically do just 2 in a day. I get sort of tired after that. And this is my second game today. Okay. Well, if I just go like this, black's diagonal here is a little awkward. I'm only playing one game, well, one live game. I'm not doing simultaneous or anything. Let's try here. I do have a number of correspondence games going, though. I think here makes sense. Let's play over here now. I think I've got some options here. Let's play this. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and do this one, since I've got a little bit of room here. I suppose I'll just make sure I have a good base here. At some point, I want to, do something with this wall. Let's see, where are the big points? In the middle here is fairly big. Suppose I did this one. I'm not sure if, well, I can go one space. Well, I definitely don't want that. One space maybe, 2 space, 3 space. If I'm sort of, I think 1 space is fine. Meanwhile, I should also be, okay. Yeah, this is a bit iffy for black, right? Because black doesn't really have room for extension. Ooh, and then if I do this, I can probably, I think I can just let black live here, in here, and I think I can make, now that's just fine, sure. I'll sort of secure this, and now that one, I'm trying to remember, here's a little awkward. If I go underneath here, if I go here, I think this one's fine. Yeah, black's her submitting move. No. Yeah. Black still needs to, somehow black is having some trouble here, and white's just fine. Let's descend here. Now, Yeah, okay, that's just fine. So what I'd like to do, can I invade here without first making this corner solid? Or maybe black has two groups to manage then, and maybe it's a bit of a pain for black. If I played c8 and black covered up with d8, then what's my follow-up? I wonder if b8 is also possible. Well, let's see. Let's look at this one. Yeah, let's start fighting. Yep, black wants to look at sliding into the corner. I'll stand up here, and now black kind of has two groups to manage, eh? So this group is a little bit like if I go over here, then this thing makes it possible for black to be running out, right? And then, so black, let's say, slides into this corner. If I ignore this, though, this group gets into some trouble, doesn't it? Meanwhile, this group is also, I can gain stuff from it. Let's go ahead and play here. I'll see if I can manage this group. It's possible that I could, in fighting these, play from the outside, well, from the outside here and try to really make this center very big. That's possible. I could still sacrifice these if conditions are right. I don't know if that's actually correct or not, but okay, okay. Well, black's playing over here, so let's keep it up. Think I'm scared of that cut? Prove it. Prove, well, what's the, you know, show me that's a good move. Does just going down work as well? is the diagonal. Let's do this one. Say, yeah, I'm pretty sure you can't make eyes there. Yeah, okay, that cut. I guess I need to respond on this side now. I'm not so worried about this, am I? This is a bit stronger. Okay, yeah, you do that. You just crawl there. Yeah, even if black lives here, it's kind of... Okay, what about A4? A4 might have potential. There's that. Can I keep going here and still be... I think that's good enough. I think I'll return to this side. Let's... Do I try this one? Is this one interesting? Maybe this one. Let's go with this one. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. You can make your little base there. I'm going to engulf the whole center if I can. Yep, okay. Now this is... I wonder about this one. Let's try this. Yeah, you can have those two stones. I don't mind. Let's just be connected up. Okay, that's okay. I'm gonna play here. What's that? What's that supposed to be? Eh. This is... Yeah. I can probably still... If not connect, then... Those two stones... It's possible they're not that big either. Now, if I do this, and then let's try this one. If I descend and then try that, let's try that. Let's try that. Let's just, yeah, okay. I've got to connect here, right? Right, sure, sure. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, black's not doing anything really challenging here. Yeah, I'll just do that. That's fine. Okay, okay. I'll just make this bigger. Yeah, okay, sure. This, okay, okay. Let's see here. Now I need to do some calculating, eh? If I go here, there, and there. And I can make eyes over here, right? I can make eyes. So it's fine. That, oh, that could be a false eye, actually. I need to, yeah, the, okay, yeah, that's not gonna do it. Nothing's gonna happen in here. I'll make sure this eye is true, and then everything is gonna be fine. Let's, yeah, okay, that's fine. If I go, let's go here, and let's do this. Yeah. No connecting there for you. Oops. Okay, let's curl around here. Let's do this. Yeah, let's make sure this is, oh, actually it was fine here anyways. Whatever, it's fine. Yeah, you can do whatever down there. Let's see. These guys. The fact that this is not connected here makes me think maybe there's something there. If I play here, And maybe black has an eye up there. Yeah, let's get wild. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Well, that's fine, right? Now, let's play this one. Huh? Okay, okay. Yeah, I yeah, this shouldn't cause me any trouble over here unless something else happens. Okay, now that... These guys are just fine in before something like that. Let's just make sure this is completely okay. This side should be fine. And then I play something like, oh yeah, okay, sure, that's fine. Like H2. All right. Now this is actually kind of annoying. Because I can't really connect that stone. This is actually a bit of trouble, isn't it? Maybe that was a bad idea. Okay, well that's not an eye. Let's go here. Let's this looks like it could be a capturing race. Oh, D3, just D3. That just well, I guess it's okay. I guess I'll just it's terrible. I guess I'll just make sure I'm alive down here, eh? I think I can... Well, if black plays A2, then black didn't play A2. Yeah, that was the wrong move, actually. I think I was supposed to die there. Yeah, okay, nothing's going on over there. Let's just make sure that's not annoying me. Yeah, this is just fine. Yeah, I'll just make sure that everything's fine. Say something like, where's your eye space? Where's your eye space? Yeah, okay. Um, yeah, I might as well play it safe. I'm pretty sure I'm winning here. I'm pretty sure there's no problem here. Yeah, that's fine. I. What's the best way to go about this? Sure, this is fine. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I guess I'll go here and then that's actually kind of annoying. I messed something up. When was it? I probably need to connect here. Well, anyways. Eh. Yeah, I done goofed. Because I wasn't thinking. Well, first I'll threaten to cut that, and that gets me... I'm not sure if that gets me any liberties. And then I guess I'll need to go about killing this. Yeah, I should still be fine. Okay. Surely that doesn't cause me any problems. Uh, maybe it does. Is there any way to make two eyes here? Maybe here is okay. Of course, the more black plays around here, the more black eventually runs out of liberties, yes? Alright, so I'm just going to say, yeah, I give that up. And although it's possible I can try to do some things over here. It's possible. Yeah, nothing's going on there. Okay. Oh, these actually aren't dead because of that, because I derped up. Right. Yeah, there. I really ought to pay more attention.
Byo-yomi.
Let's go here. Is there a way this is annoying for black? Probably not. Though black did play there, which is a little bit curious to me. Here's Sente. Uh-huh. Is there anything white can do to that?
Ten, nine, 8, 7, 6,
Let's see. Oh yeah, that's not doing anything. There's no room for life there. This is fine. Yeah, just fill in your own liberties. Go right ahead. Be my guest. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
ten, 9,
There's nothing going on there. Nope. I need to read this a little bit, I think.
ten,
This should be fine. Okay. What's black trying to pull here? Nothing here is working.
9, 8, 7.
That's fine. Yeah, I'll just make sure there are no problems. Yeah. Yeah. Nothing's going on there. You can't cut this off. I'll make sure this is fine. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's one over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Let's see if there's anything I can do over here. Three.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
I'm pretty sure this isn't actually accomplishing anything. It doesn't look like. Yeah. If I go over here, then yeah, black just captures that. And there's, yeah, nothing's going on there. Okay, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now, I guess playing this at some point.
Pass.
Oh, I'll play this.
Pass.
Okay.
Remove the dead stones.
That was close.
You have won.
Because I stopped paying attention. All right. There's a very big drop off in score right here. I need minus 52. I needed to connect. Then everything's just fine. Yeah, I needed to connect. Yeah, okay. Actually think through your groups getting cut. Well, that's it for today's stream. And